evening and welcome into Longhorn Extra. I'm Lauren Barash. Today, the Texas men's basketball team was looking for redemption against the Oklahoma Sooners in Austin. The last time these two teams met, the Longhorns led for 34 minutes and 57 seconds of the 40-minute matchup. And then, of course, Buddy Hield hit a game-winning three-pointer with just 1.7 seconds left, sending the Longhorns home without a win. Shaka Smart and his team entered today's contest 3-0 at home against AP Top 20 opponents. Let's take it to Frank Irwin Center for the highlights. Buddy Hield and his team coming to Austin to take on the Horns. Second half here, Isaiah Cousins puts one up, wouldn't make it. Woodward gets the loose ball, hands it to Buddy Hield. We know what he can do from beyond the arc. OU goes up 7. 5 minutes left in the game now. Isaiah Taylor over to Lammert, sinks a beautiful three, cutting the OU lead to only 1. 4 minutes left now. Taylor drives, misses that basket, but eBay is there for the putback. Texas now up 3. Under a minute here, eBay has a huge block. Lammert gets the rebound, sends it down to Kerwin Roach for the beautiful two-handed dunk on the other end. Texas would win this one 76-63. Big home game for the Horns there. Texas was led by junior Isaiah Taylor, who tallied 18 points. Lammert and Felix both added 14 points on the win. Despite the loss, Oklahoma's Buddy Hield had 33 points. That's the most points Texas has allowed by any player this season. With the win, the Horns improved to 4-2 against AP Top 10 this season, setting a single-season record for most Top 10 wins in program history. Now, to some, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. It's not uncommon for NBA superstar Kevin Durant to have players imitate his game. At 27 years old, he's already won League MVP, 4 scoring titles, and is a 7-time NBA All-Star. He can score as well as some of the best who have ever played the game, and for evidence of that, we enlisted John Brinkus and the team at Sports Science.
To analyze one of the most versatile and prolific scorers in the NBA, we enlisted 2014 League MVP, Kevin Durant. How did you become so versatile?
I just tried to make sure all 3 levels were covered on the court, from three-point shots to mid-range shots to layups and dunks. And, I just always wanted to keep my eye on the rim, no matter where I am.
To record next-level data, we wire up KD in our advanced motion capture suit. Then, we challenge him to show off his versatility by reenacting some of the game's most iconic shots. First up, Dr. J's reverse layup. There you go. As KD runs toward the hoop, he exposes the ball for more than 0.2 of a second. Then, after launching, he swings his right arm around at a blistering 630 degrees per second. That's on par with the arm speed Irving used on his layup. Despite this rapid velocity, KD is able to nail the rocks off the glass trajectory and find the hole. Next up, Allen Iverson's crossover on MJ. After taking 3 setup dribbles, KD initiates a hesitation move to his left that lasts less than 0.4 of a second. That's even faster than the defender's single heartbeat. And it's nearly on par with the juke by Iverson, who's 9 inches shorter and 75 pounds lighter than KD. The juke freezes the defender long enough to allow KD to swing by and knock down the jumper. And finally, the shot. MJ over Craig Elo. Stopping on a dime to shoot, KD converts more than 70% of his horizontal velocity into vertical velocity. Add in his ridiculous 40-inch arms, KD is able to release the ball half a foot higher than MJ. This helps KD avoid the leaping 6'8" defender and drain the mid-range J. To put Kevin Durant's historically great scoring ability in perspective, consider this. At 27, he's already won 4 scoring titles.
And the only players who have more are Wilt and MJ. For ESPN Sports Science, I'm John Brinkus.
Now moving from one former Longhorn to another, Indiana Pacers rookie forward Myles Turner was honored in the Lone Star State recently. Turner's hometown of Euless, Texas is proclaiming February 11th Myles Turner Day. Now, it may or may not be coincidence that this news came about just 9 days after Turner blocked a dunk against LeBron James, landing him some FaceTime on SportsCenter's top plays. And that wouldn't be the only honor for Myles Turner in February. The NBA named the Indiana Pacers forward Rookie of the Month for the Eastern Conference. The 19-year-old recorded his first 2 career double-doubles this month and had 9 straight double-digit scoring games. Turner is making 51% of his shots, including 41% from mid-range and 65% in the restricted area. The former Longhorn took to Twitter after hearing the news, saying, quote, "Appreciate all the love, honored and humbled by this award. Shout out to my squad, though, for putting me in great position to achieve this feat," end quote. And that'll do it for us here at Longhorn Extra. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow as we break down what the 2016 season looks like for the Texas football team. And catch my exclusive interview with Coach Charlie Strong. Thanks for watching. See you next time, everybody. It's time to start prepping for the most wonderful time of the year again, college football season, that is. The Texas football team is set to begin spring practice on Monday in Austin. Now, we all know recruiting went well for the Longhorns. Texas started National Signing Day ranked number 32 in the nation and ended the day with the number 10 recruiting class signing 24 new players. The coaching situation for Texas has been a much bumpier ride. The team has hired 5 new assistants in the last 3 months. The most recent hires are wide receivers coach Charlie Williams, defensive backs coach Clay Jennings, and running backs coach former Longhorn Anthony Johnson. What do the 3 have in common? They all have deep roots in Texas, which means connections to Texas high schools. The new staff will take the field on April 16th for the annual Orange-White spring game. Texas baseball fans got to see the team in action for the first time this year in the annual alumni game. The current Longhorns were able to shut out the alumni despite appearances from guys like Drew Stubbs, Taylor Youngman, and Cameron Rupp. The star of this year's game was Texas pitcher Josh Sawyer. Sawyer kept the alumni hitless through 4 innings and had 6 strikeouts on the day. The 4-0 victory was a nice little present for birthday boy coach Augie Garrido, who celebrated his 77th at the game on Saturday. Augie begins his 20th season with Texas when the Horns take on UNLV at the Dish on February 19th.